Hey, it's Bill coming at you from Santa Monica. I was thinking about how ridiculous this next upcoming election could possibly be. I mean, I know that there are people at work making it as difficult as possible, but it'll amaze me how clever they can get. And, my first question is, what if we don't have an election? Did anyone think that out yet? Because it's certainly under extenuating, I can't say the word, circumstances. Extenuating circumstances. Situation I'm sure wasn't thought of back in 1776 and um, I just wonder. I also wonder what would happen if we didn't have anyone that we wanted to elect. I mean, honestly, right now, let's just say we have Biden or Biden, which is what it seems like you should buy him, and Trump, which is the same thing, you can buy him too. He just won't let you know it, but I know it. And it's, what if we just don't like our selection? It's become so ridiculous that unless you are a multimillionaire, you couldn't run for office. If you did, you wouldn't have a chance. These are all of the things I'm talking about. The people that could run the country the best are the ones that don't even get to the front door. The people that we let to the front door, there's a reason they don't let us to the front door. And there's a very good reason. And, these are the laws that we're allowed to say, well, these are way too old. We can answer a question faster than they can ask it now, but we haven't updated the Constitution, which is meant to be amended, which is to whatever it is. There's no way in the day that was all formulated that they even knew what the heck today's challenges would be. And anybody that could tell me better than that, I'll show you a bold-faced liar. So it's time America wakes up and says, oh, they thought of one little thing we haven't really tried to use a whole lot of since the beginning. And it's because it's been such a I couldn't even imagine having to amend it. But it's not what it's meant to do. And whoever screwed it up, it's time we figure it out and fix it. That's all I wanted to say today. That's my biatch. There's always something funny that happens to me. I got all sorts of things going around in my head. I'm about to get my SSDI settlement for almost 4 years, and I get, well, it'll be quite a bit. So I've got a couple of things I want to do, and so I've been working on those ideas. But I don't know, I say I'll have my office will be in Santa Monica, because I love Santa Monica. But I was born in the country, I found a beautiful farm in the country, so, and I've been working on applying for my license as a grower and seller. So, um, that's my goal. And it's a long process. They'll tell you right from the beginning. I said, so how long does this take? Well, nobody's really asked that. I said, well, that's the first thing I want to know. So, well, it takes about 3 years. So that's what I figured. I said, is that both licenses or one at a time? He said, no, you can have one or the other or both. I said, well, I want both. I said, okay. I said, start the ball rolling. So, I've been doing it about a little over a year now. So, but I have a whole project in mind, and I think it's going to be very, very, very helpful. I think it's going to do a lot of good for a lot of people, and it's going to supply something that for most of my life has been illegal. That now I am the definition of a medical experiment with it. And it does. It helps with a lot of things. And it's far better than alcohol. So, that goes without saying. But not back when I was brought up. When I was brought up, it was huge. There were two sides to it. Like everything, there's at least two sides. But, it was the 60s, that generation, the same parents that I grew up around. So I had friends that had the 60s, and I had my family. So, but it's just the way it is. There's nothing wrong with how I grew up. In fact, I think if you look at it the way I mean, hopefully nobody ever has a life I've had. But, if you're going to end up as an alcoholic and end up with a 12 to 16-inch scar on the side of your head, something good if it came. I mean, a lot of things as far as I'm concerned, but, I don't drink anymore. I mean, I've tried. I don't even like it. So, if that's all that come of it, it's a good thing for me, because I would have died that way. Alright, I'm gonna cut this short, because I don't like being here this late in the morning. So, I will see you later, and have a great and a happy day. Remember, smile always. Bye-bye.